Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Moto G51 5G that's not going to be showing us anything because it's broken. So let's get right into it. First thing we're going to do is evaluate the situation here. So when we try to turn this on, it's not giving us anything. Maybe because it's already drained. Some broken smartphones are not charged for a while. They're kept on the inside a drawer or inside a box. So it's a possibility, but we're still gonna test if we can restore this display on this Moto G51. I'm going to start off by prying off the back cover. I'm going to slowly do this because at the back cover you have a very thin and flimsy flex cable that when you yank out the back cover it can just snap right off. So we're going to avoid that. Slowly do the sides here and then pull it out slowly. You can see there, that's the flex cable. The trick is to put that horizontally and then try to remove all the screws on the cover of the main board. Can see it around here. Remove the retaining clip and detach the connector itself. There you go. Also going to remove this screw, and there you have it. You can now access the connector for the display and the battery. We have detached the connector for the battery. We're gonna test if this display works or not. So we don't waste our time. If this doesn't work, then we will definitely be sure that this Moto G51 has more damage inside it. But that is not the case because you can see that it's booting up, showing us the Motorola logo. And I think we have a successful boot up. There you go. The cameras are even working, the front and the back. So all we need to do now is to shut this thing down and continue with our disassembly. Gonna detach the connector for the display. We have to remove the battery first because the connector for the display is smooshed underneath the battery. So we'll have to peel that off, and now we can focus our attention on removing the display itself. The same thing with what we do on the back cover of smartphones. We can now detach the front display. Just slowly pry it all off. Slice the adhesive. Gonna slowly do this. And observe that David is wearing his safety gloves here because he's holding on to broken glass, literally. I'm gonna focus on the corners here. Some damaged displays have bent corners, so this can be tricky. And the adhesive for the display is somehow very strong. I'm gonna remove the rubber grommet for the earpiece, and we will proceed now to the cleaning of the housing. We're gonna prep it. I'm gonna rub off the adhesive here and the display will be installed after we put sufficient amount of liquid adhesive around the housing. And this is our replacement display. This is the rubber grommet that we removed from the old one. I'm gonna route the connector through that slit and position the display, mind the front camera, and press it in. It's just gonna slot right in. Success. As for the front display cable, we're gonna push it in and then conform it to the shape of the battery hatch, battery compartment, and let the battery press it in. And there you go, we're almost done. So if you have a Motorola G51 5G or other Moto models, you can message David if he has some parts for you or if he can fix a specific model. Sometimes we encounter very niche models, even iPhones, that we can't anymore fix because of the price of the display is not anymore tenable, it's not reasonable for the client. But this one is still gonna be okay if we fix it here in the shop. As you can see, we're just gonna reverse the process and cover it up. And then press in the back cover. There you go. I'm just gonna clean this up and we're gonna be ready to give this back to the client. This is the before and after. If you like this video, guys, leave a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something new today. And save old smartphones, save some money, and save the planet. So thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you again next time. You take care of yourself. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.